Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll go through phases mode in Traycer. So let's get started. Phases mode basically breaks your feature into multiple guided steps instead of one giant plan. Each phase is an independent subtask that you can implement separately, making big features way easier to handle and verify. For this demo, we'll build an expense tracker. We'll simply start by giving Traycer a simple prompt. Before breaking down goal into phases, Traycer will ask some questions to clarify details about the features that we want. I'll just answer those questions real quick. Now Traycer has broken down our task into these phases. Each one is a separate subtask that we can work on independently. Before we start building, we can rearrange these phases if we want to implement like certain phases before others. We can also create new phases or merge multiple ones as we need. Now I'll use Traycer to generate a detailed plan for the first phase. The plan contains all the implementation steps, file references, and a data flow diagram or a mermaid diagram as well. We can keep refining the plan or iterating on it using the chat icon before we hand it off for execution to our agent. I'm selecting Claude Code here for execution of the plan, but we can also use Cursor, Gemini, Codex, whatever you want to use. You can also go through the official documentation to read more about how to integrate other agents or configure them for use with Traycer. Once you click handoff to Claude Code, Traycer opens up a new terminal window and copies the entire plan with all the context it needs so that the execution agent doesn't need to reanalyze the code base, and it can execute the task as needed real quick. After the plan execution is completed, we get an option to verify changes for that phase. Verification checks whether the implemented feature matches the original plan. Traycer then gives us verification comments which fall into critical, major, minor, and outdated categories. We can select all comments and fix them, or we can select which one by one or certain ones that we want to fix. I usually use Claude Code to fix the critical and major issues. Once these are resolved, we can also re-verify to see if any other issues were created in that process, or find any regressions. Traycer also shows a live status update for each phase. We can move to the next phase and repeat the same process, or you can always just use YOLO mode. YOLO mode has been covered in another video. You can check it out. Now all the phases have been implemented. Let's review these changes using the review phase. If you don't have a phase for review, you can create a new review phase, or you can manually trigger it by simply clicking on the plus icon at the top right and then selecting review uncommitted changes option in the review mode. Once the review is complete, Traycer generates review comments. You can click on the chat icon to provide more feedback if you want to review some specific changes by tagging a specific file. You can also tag a review comment as well and refine it further. The reviews are categorized in 4 categories, that is bug, performance, security, and clarity. You have 3 options to address these review comments. You can either fix individual comments using the coding icon, or use the selection mode and choose multiple comments and send them at once to your agent for fixing. At the top, we have an option to hand off all the comments to the agent to fix them. This is generally a good way to get everything done, and I just click that to send all my comments to Claude Code to get those fixed. And that's how phases in review mode work together in Traycer. You can generate a plan, execute it, then verify the changes that were made by AI and review the implementation, and then fix any issues that you may encounter. That's all we have to cover. Thanks for watching and happy building.